As we go through this journey of life and the spiritual journey, the conscious journey, the journey to become the best versions of ourselves, we have to keep in mind that when we set out to be anew, to change who we were in the past and be somebody new, and we chase this idea of becoming a different person and really thinking that that different person is the person you're supposed to be. Now, I'm not here to argue that and debate that, but what I'm here to do is to give you a different take on how to actually pursue being that person. You see, because being anew, setting out to achieve something that will ultimately change the trajectory of your life and change how things play out in life is really about realizing that the person you envision being, the person that you wish to be, is actually who you truly are. You see, it's not about changing yourself. It's about becoming and being who you're meant to be, being your true self. So you don't have to shed yourself completely and release yourself and think that you have to get rid of every aspect of who you are in order to achieve being this person, or in order to achieve this thing, this idea, this concept, this paradigm. You have to realize that deep down, the purest essence of who you are, your pure consciousness, is sending messages to you, sending visions to you, inspiring you, sending you inspirations for you to get an idea of what it is that you can be. And you may see this as the desire to be something different, but in actuality, it's really a message from your consciousness telling you that you have more potential, that you have more to you than what you are actually expressing and manifesting in your life currently. And when you really connect that these messages, this inspiration that you've been getting, this desire to be this kind of person is really about you being the person you're meant to be, or being the truest version of yourself, not the best version of yourself. Because though I'm a believer in being in good competition with yourself and looking to challenge and improve yourself in what you did before, you have to realize that sometimes that competitive nature disconnects you from the current moment. It disconnects you from the truth of who you are, because if you're constantly chasing something, then you can't sit in the now and be present in the moment as to who you are. But as you go on this spiritual journey, it isn't about changing yourself. It's about accepting yourself. It's about coming into realization as to who you truly are and expressing that throughout your life, through your heart, through your words, through your thoughts, and essentially being who you really are. Because life has done things to us in a way that has built up blocks and armor and prevented us from being safe to be who we really are. And now that you have come to this point in your spiritual journey, you have to realize that it is okay. It is okay to be who you truly are, and understand that that true self is the new self that you seek to be. So as you go on this journey, it's not about shedding, it's not about changing, it's not about fighting with yourself, it's not about shaming yourself, it's not about guilting yourself into doing things that you feel will align with this new version of yourself. It's really about coming into acceptance of who you are, because in order to get somewhere, you have to really think about where you are first. You have to take responsibility, you have to take a record of where you are, and you have to acknowledge where you are, accept where you are. And once you can do that, then you can move forward empoweringly to the next step, through the journey of revelation, through the journey of being yourself. So it's important, don't think about changing yourself. Just simply think about accepting yourself, being yourself, the true self deep inside, the true self that you almost are being when you are home alone, but you want to be that everywhere. You want to be that with every fiber of your being, in every time, in every space, in every moment, with every person. And that is true happiness and fulfillment. So remember, it's not about change. It's about accepting. It's not about letting go of the things you were. It's about accessing who you truly are. Thank you, and continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.